Good morning, Vlogmas day 20. Nephew's birthday today. Yes, my brother decided everyone should be cleaned around the last few months of the year. So what am I going to bring up for you guys today? Firstly, welcome back all of those that have been watching my tedious Vlogmas day in, every day. Go you guys. Welcome to anyone new that has not seen me yet or knows what sort of semi-punishment you're going to go through just to watch me. Today I actually said on my lid of tricks, I'll just bend down and get it. You know me, I walk away from the camera. Oh, shivers. I just dropped everything. Everything, not bobbins, but everything. Right. My little box of tricks. Oh, what did I make yesterday? I made an apron. So I am going to write that down, but I don't have my special pens that I've been writing with because that's how pedantic I am. Today I've got a prep for day 23 because day 23 is a big one. Well, I think it is. I don't know. I've never made it. Today I have thought about a couple of things that I am going to make, and I'm printing off the pattern as we speak. There is nothing like the last minute Lucy girl. Got some red left over from yesterday. So you all saw my apron yesterday. Mum watched it this morning, and sorry, she watched it this morning and is happy with my outcome. So considering it was based on her original one from when she was just married around that time. Okay, something just spooked the bajingas out of Willow. I just threw all that material on the ground near the bin. And, well, it's not all that. It's like super scraps. It's like super can't do anything with it. I possibly could. But, yes, no, she just spooked and freaked out because my floors are a tick-tick. That's how I explain. When we were building down here, well, I say down here is above me is bedrooms. There is about 5 levels to my house. And it's not like up and down each other. It is like, you know, like up here, then down there, then down there, then down there, you know. So, I moved in shivers, the 12th of December 2012. And Mum and Dad came down from Auckland to spend Christmas with us. And Mum and Dad slept in the bottom room. And which has been known as the dungeon before. It's actually where Lily slept. It's where Victoria's going to sleep. It's where Xander used to sleep. So it's, you know, it's decent. And well, it's going to be way more decent with Victoria because this is the first time we've ever had it empty as a bedroom to do what we need to do to it. Like, I don't know, jib stop it and paint it. Put nice curtain. Victoria wants clear curtain. She likes the light coming through. It's probably the only light she gets, the poor little vampire. Anyway, as I was saying, there were 29 steps from where Mum and Dad were sleeping to the living area. No. Or was it up to the toilet? No, because there's always a toilet on this level. So it must be up to the lounge room. 29 steps. My mum said if her bottom wasn't taut by the time she left, she didn't know what she was doing. She spent most of the time cleaning anyway. She promised on Christmas Day. She said, that's it, I'm not cleaning today, it's Christmas Day. And what happened then, Mum? I think you jinxed it. I blame you. That's it, blaming you. The food munchy, you know, I never remember the name of it. The food munchy thing, I call it. Where you put your scraps and it munches it and flushes it away. Well, that blocked. And my ex-husband is no plumber. He ain't no plumber. So you can imagine it just, and Dad was there, so he opened something and just went boosh into the kitchen. On the kitchen floor. I have not had a hotter Christmas here in this house since that day. I was actually talking to my ex the other day. We're talking about Christmas Day, and we're saying whether it's going to be warm or not, because it hasn't been recently. And I said, I don't think there's been a hotter day. And he goes, no, not since that first Christmas in here. I said, no. So it was relatively funny. Anyway, so Mum spent part of that day on the floor clearing up what could only be known as rice. It was food cut into rice-sized pieces. Well, half a rice, so a quarter of a rice-sized pieces. Couscous. She's cleaning up couscous. Yeah. Is that my towel for the day? So today I am going to go, I've got a client at 9:30 picking up, I think I told you about the dress that was too tight for her in the arms. Now, which one of you is out there teasing your own dogs by letting these dogs bark on here and making your dogs bark? I don't know why they're barking, to be fair. Come on, girls. Treat. Treat. Come on, Mabel, treat. And she's coming. Girl after my own heart. Give me a treat and I'll stop barking. On your beds. Come on your beds. Mabel, Gertrude, on your bed. Treat. On your beds. No, that's not your bed. What is that? Somebody's reversing like a freak. Oh my God. I think they need to reset their license. I see you're on a bed, Willow. Good girl, Willow. Get on a bed. There's a bed over there. There's 2 beds in this house. No, you're not getting a treat without a bed. Anyway, so the lummox isn't getting a treat because she's in the floor. And she's on the floor on the mat because Willow is actually on her bed. Yes, they have beds and they know which bed is which and whose is whose. But she doesn't get a treat. She's naughty. Anyway, so today I've got a client coming at 9:30. And then I have, Mum wanted to straighten up his hat yesterday. I mean, I can understand. It's a bit, but the next one I make, and apparently there will be another one, a girl one no less. Oh, the kids have just sent me the photo of the kids, well, the eldest in his Santa pants I made. Anyway, 20 minutes later, so client at 9:30, then I'm going to head off over to Tawa. I was going to take Mum, I asked her what time her haircut is, and it's like right on the cusp of when this person will be leaving, and it'll be another half hour. I just want to get back. Yesterday I got home at 1 something or other, and I was still making my make, because I had to start right from scratch, like make the pattern. So I was still making my make at about 5:30, 6 o'clock. Then I felt really bad. I felt really chest pains, but it was on my right hand side. And I told Chris something happened, like and the dogs ate me because they were hungry. Then he'd know. But I think it was reflux. I had milk yesterday, which I don't do milk, and I had some peanuts. And it was a bit heinous, the pain. I didn't think anything bad at all. Just told Chris. If it was the other side, I probably would have called somebody. But look at me. Arms are straight. I'm not talking with a slur. Oh, there's a bit achy there. My arms go to sleep all the time, but that's because I have degenerative disc disease in my spine. So anyway, so I maybe have something and a pattern that I can make. And when did I make that? When did I make the cosmetic not the bubble pod? I made something container. When did I make that? I can't see it. I think it's a bubble. You know, the green thing. Actually, found out yesterday it was Mum that gave me that fabric for the, I'll show you here. For this. I have something made from I have a pattern from the same artiste that designed this. And I'm thinking I might do that today. Or Julie from Julie Sews Her Own Clothes has really put my mind into doing something specific. So I'm just hunting for a pattern for that, and that might be today's aim of the game. Otherwise, I've got one that like laces down the front. It's quite cute. Storage pod. There we go. Only took me 3 days. What is with this memory thing, man? I think that's the worst thing about menopause. Actually, I had it before menopause. What can I say? So yeah. Oh, so I'm going. Are you guys keeping up? Because I sure the heck aren't. Oh, that's all that was left of my black bias. Not much at all. So I'm going to head over to Tawa. Tawa's over near Pororua. There is a company there, Zips, which do all plumbing parts. And no, I'm not buying plumbing parts without Christopher present. I am going over there to pick up a ham. Because when you're a client with these people, you get, if you spend a certain amount of money throughout the year, you actually get gifted a ham at Christmas time. Last year we didn't get a ham, but last year Mr. Christopher was getting his business all back up and running and that sort of stuff, because he actually took some time out and worked for the man for a bit. Let's never let him do that again. When I launched, he wanted to get a steady income so that I could relax and, you know, do my business. Anyway, I told him to leave that job because it was stressing him out. So, and he doesn't do stress very well. He's not a stressed guy, but he doesn't do stress very well when he does get stressed. And I just going to show you what I'm looking at. Okay, when I look up, there's my driveway and it goes all the way up there, and when I hear noises I look up there because I want to see what's coming down there, if that makes sense. Oh, I'm not going to start saying that saying. Right. So I'm going over to Tawa to pick up a ham. Mum's getting a haircut at 9:45. It takes about half an hour to get a haircut, but my client should be in, out, on guard. So when she comes to collect her dress, it was the one that I cut the arm up there so that she could put the dress on and not feel like restricted in her arm movements. I felt like doing the robot. And so I want to shoot over there. Might stop off at Peeps Emporium over there if I do, because there is something I want to get from there to add to something in my makes. Because I don't have everything I want to make the make I'm going to make. Okay. So that's me. I've done 13 minutes of absolute prattling. Nothing grumpy this morning though. Yay. No, I went to sleep last night with the music playing. I played my my phone. Played just very, very lightly. Normally I sleep with earplugs because there's a chainsaw going off beside me, but I just laid there with music playing and woke up about 4 times. Left the curtains open. So when I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning, I thought, oh, it must be about 6:30, and it was like 5 o'clock. So I didn't care. Didn't wake me up. It was good. And if that is the case, I can always put my little eye things on. But no, loved it. I love sleeping with curtains open, especially in summer. And the moon, I can see why the moon would drive Christopher mad. I'm just out of sight off the moon, but Mr. Christopher gets the moon right in his eyeballs. Keep it clean, people. Keep it clean. Anyway, I'm going to go. 40 minutes. Sorry about that. See, welcome.
of holly. Fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel. Fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol. Fa la 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 la. Year passes, fa la 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 la. Hail the new year, lads and lasses, fa la 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 la. Sing we joyous all together, fa la 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 la. Heedless of the wind and weather, fa la 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 la. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. La 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel. La 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Good afternoon. I'm back. Stacey J, here to stay. And this is my channel and my studio. So I went out again and I went to pick up a ham. I think I mentioned it to you a little earlier. I went to pick up a ham. And I texted Mum and said, oh, what you doing? What time's your haircut? I'm going for a drive. You want to come? So off we trot for a drive. You would have seen me driving. Now when I went over to Tawa, I went via Transmission Gully, and so you get to see it. It's always reminds me of travelling from Wagga, from Richmond to Canberra. Always keeps me in that's where I got a speeding ticket. On that motorway. It's probably had 2 speeding tickets in my lifetime. That's me knocking on wood. So we went over there, went and picked up the ham. Thank you, Zips plumbing place thingy. And then we shot through because we wanted to go to Briscoe's to see if they had the happy cooker that Christopher wanted, but they didn't. So then we went across the road and I bought it was like a big $2 shop, and I bought my friend's husband's gift, and so that was really cool. Chris, wait until you see it. You're gonna have a chuckle. And then we went to Mitre 10 and I purchased a matching of what Mum purchased for Johns for Christmas. And so I've done 2 Christmas peoples. They're not even family. Well, they are, but they're not. But you there? You know they are. You know that kind. And then we cometh home. Oh, I bought some hydrangeas. We cometh home and Mum said, what are you making? I said, I don't know. So she said, why don't you make a table runner? I just like went, oh. She says, it's easy. It's fast. Uh-huh. Sure. So I'm going to make a table runner. And I'm going to use, you know what I'm going to use, because I've been using it for a while now. The Naughty Little Owls. Okay, so Naughty Little Owls is going to be the centre. We've got red. Okay, so red's going to be the main focus. And so I'm going to give you the details. I'm going to write some down so I can read it out to you of what I did to make my table runner. Okie dokie. Stand by caller. Okay, so what I did was I cut basically selvage to selvage, and that made it 110 centimeters. It's crafting cotton. Okay, so I went selvage to selvage. So 110 by 23 centimeters. That's my narrow side. And then for the base, which is all about the bees, but I don't know why I do that. I do know why I do that. And I don't know why you watch me. Yeah, I know why you watch me. Because you're all about the bees, about the bees, about the bees. Anyway, so this is double. So it's actually 40, it's about 46 centimeters, so 45.5 to be exact. That's what this one turned out to be. And again, 110. Okay, so you want them to be the same. So 2 pieces, and I use, not wadding, I love using felt. So I made the felt the same size or the same length and width as the Naughty Little Owls. Okay, so when I talk about the Naughty Little Owls, the Naughty Little Owls is the centerpiece. And that's when I talk about that, that's what I mean. Now I'm going to give you the fact that it's only 5 millimeters seam allowance. And we're going to start by looking down. Apparently you don't need to see my face. Okay, I'm a Monday's child, I'm fair in the face. Right, so we're going to pin it together, right sides facing. Again with my red can be right sides facing, wrong sides facing. I've picked a side, that's the side. There's no bias in this, although I did cut a piece because I was going to do bias around the edging of it. Then I thought better of it, because that's what you do. You always do. So now if you think about it, I've got the carrier, the food carrier, which is about the owls in the actually what I might do, which will be easier, is that I need to get a drink. I need fluid. Again, I'm not drinking fluid, and I got quite ill yesterday. I do hope you all took that time to go and get yourselves a drink. Hydrate, 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 especially in summer, which it is over here. So those in the northern hemisphere, feel sorry for us and hydrate as well. Why does that look like it's too long? Why does that look like it's too long? It is much longer. Stand by, callers. What did I do wrong? Wrong. Huh, it is too long. Right. Okay, so what I'll do is easy fix. Yes. I'll pin this into place. Not with those nasty pins. Sometimes I really like the big thick yellow pins, and sometimes I don't. So I'm going to pin it into place. I've got to trim it off anyway, so I'm going to trim that off when I get rid of the selvages. Now I'm going to stitch all the way up, all the way here, and what I said, 55 centimeters, 5 millimeters, and I'll see you when I finish. Okay. Lucky I've already got red on. Speaking of what I got on, I am wearing a flamingo top. Mum said, oh, that's new. I've not seen that before. I said, no. I've had it, you know, had it for a while. How long have you had it? I said, oh, maybe 3 years. Why have I not seen it? Just because I don't like it on me, Mum. Then why are you wearing it? Because it was in my wardrobe and it had flamingos on it. That's how the conversation sort of went. But yeah, it's one of those days, you know, a little bit of crazy came out of me. When doesn't a little bit of crazy come out of me? You can, if you want, you can actually quilt all this first if you wanted to. That way when it attaches to the seams, the quilted part is just in amongst that. I'm obviously not quilting it, seeing as it's 3:30 already, and I've only just started doing my Vlogmas make for the day. Maybe if I go and see Mum tomorrow, she'd give me another quick idea. No, I got things to do. Got things to do, people. I do have something on planned for the 23rd, but it's only the 20th. It's my brother's birthday tomorrow. He's old. You can say that because he's older than me. He's like way older than me. Okay, so we've done that side, and the next side we'll do is we're actually going to iron it first. We're going to iron it and press the seam into the backing. Okay, so you press that flat. Be back. So the next part we do, and I've done a bit up at the ironing board, is we then fold it back right sides together with the unstitched side going up and over the naughty little owls. I tell you I bought some hydrangeas. I like hydrangeas. Do you know something spooky about them? If you put an odd number of hydrangeas in a vase in your house or wherever you want to put them, bedroom, house, studio, office, anyway, if you put an odd number in, they will last about 2 days. If you put an even number in, they'll last over a week. Facts, Jacks. Yep, and I was gifted 4 last year out of Mum's. Mum had them in her old house. She had a beautiful big hydrangea plant, and yeah, I got 4 of them, and they lasted forever. Just a little take on the words in. Okay, so I pinned it right up. Remember, one end's longer than the other, so I started from the end that was obviously right, because I didn't want to wing it, and there. So I'm going to sew it up. Roger that. Right, so we've done both sides, and I'm going to turn the tube in the right way. And this is when we've got to make sure that we drop. So I'm going to go and iron this first. I'll be back. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we've got to make sure our little red strips either side of our owls are even. Not even, bro. Right. So, it is very important. Very important. Just going to get my trusty little ruler. This end is. This end isn't. perfect. So I've got 5.5 centimetre strips each side of my little LVs. I'm going to pull it down. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to rid off this little bit here. I'm going to rid off this bit. So I'm going to place it there, so you see the selvage. You can see the selvage is there. Sorry, really parched. I've got my... Okay, I like to make sure that I'm straight on a line there. Yep, and pull it right up to the... Oops, right up to that. Okay, and I slice it off. Right, one done. Just going to put pins in this end. This one and one, just while I flip it over. I mean, this is a good little run for a coffee table. My dining room table is 3 meters by 1.5 meters. She's a big one. Really good if I need to cut something out and the fabric's slippery and I can't stick it on my cutting table because my cutting table is a little bit narrower. Right, then we've got that. So the next step we do is we want to fold. Okay, once you've done that, you flip it over so it's all nice and straight. Which it should be. And you want to bring these two sides together. Okay, and make sure that they are evenly placed there. Okay, there. Just want to get into that one first. That's where the two seams are. And out to the edge. Pop your finger in to straighten up the inside before you pin it. Make sure that's all nice and straight. Now don't forget it's going to be a 5mm seam allowance. I'm going to do this to the other end and then I'm going to take it over to the machine and sew it. Okay. Okay, so I went away and I ironed it. Now a good idea is to snip to the corner to help with that thickness that's in there, because I remember I got the felt inside there. This is what it looks like, a little bit of a witch's hat with a neck support, and you turn it in the other way. And that then goes down and sits like that. Get our little tricky little, poke that corner out. So we've got the seam down there. So what you do now is make sure you're in the center. Okay, you want to edge stitch. You want to edge stitch nicely around the top here. You want to ditch stitch through the seam up here. And I'll just turn the other one around. See the unfinished edge is inside here, which you don't get to see. You don't get to see if anything's not matching. Don't know what that's doing, but it's doing it. Okay, I'm going to poke this in just to make sure I got all that out that I want. It's got a little hair on its chinny chin chin. Straight across. I'll probably get a ruler and double check that my distances are correct and that it's centerized to that, which it's not. Now it is. Look at me knowing what I'm doing. Okay, so we're going to go right across the top here. Okay, and then ditch stitch up there. I'll hold that into place. And then you want to ditch stitch all the way around. When I ditch stitch, I just normally just pull that one away just that little bit so it opens up your stitch and it will hide it at the same time. So I'll just flip this over. Make sure that little Red Riding Hood is centerized. So I'm going to go and press it first, and then I'm going to come back and do all my top stitching, okay?
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly.
Okie dokie. We have a table runner. Now, suggestion is that you can do some quilting in the middle part. I'm not going to do any quilting. I think it's well and truly pretty cool. Isn't that cool? I'll just give it a quick press. Straighten out any bends, buckles or anything, but there you go. When Mum was talking about doing a table runner, she said, and you can stick a tassel at the end. And I'm like, my mother doesn't do tassels. She's not a tasseler. And then she's, or a bell. So you can, of course, do tassels or bells at the end of your, I'm just looking for a pair of scissors to stitch them off the thread. Off your table runner. But I shall not be doing so. But just to have that sitting at Christmas time on your coffee table with with ornaments or Christmas ornaments sitting right there on top of it. I think that's not too bad. There it is. Done and dusted. So we have that. We have the table runner. Now, Mum was telling me the correct way to wear this apron because, and I said to you yesterday when I tried it on how it had that hook thing, didn't I? Remember that? Do you? Do you remember that? Oh, I'll just close that because that's got low battery. The loop was at the front, and so basically you put your back loops into the loop front and then you tied it around the back. Okay, you could, if you wanted to, tie where is it? Okay, you can also tie it underneath there if you wanted to, a little bow. a bow so I don't tie a knot. And tie that around the back. That's another way to do it. Sitting in there nice and tidy, nice and tight. So you got your table runner, naughty little owls. You got your apron, naughty little owls. Let's get everything else. And it won't be in any specific order because I can't remember the order I did them in now. We have our Christmas tree placemats. Okay. We have our, I had a fair whack of this fabric, didn't I? Got our little elf scarf, tie. We've got our storage pod sitting there. Inside our storage pod, we can put this really flimsy, terrible cosmetic case, bag, pod, capsule. Okay, so I'll show you the other ones. I'm going to leave that one out because it's just getting dented more. Get the little pink one. Okay, and I made a little blue one. I added these little clips on it so you can open it easier. Still smells like Barbie. That's the pattern that ripped. Let's go over there. We've got our tissue holder. Let's put the pod here. I'll move you back just a fraction more so you get a view. Our needle compartment caddy. We've got our, always reminds me of a fish. There like that. Got our oven mitts. We've got our sunglass case. We've got our pin cushion, arm pin cushion. We have, oh, here there's another. So we've got that there, which is our food carrier. We've got our leg warmers. We've got our hat, sun hat. Oh, here's some more. We've got our bowl cozy. We've got our wrist warmers. And we have our moose juice carrier. That is everything we've had. So for another day, day 20 of Vlogmas, I want to wish you guys a healthy and happy day. I would like to, can't wait to see what you guys are making or hear about what you're making. Have you done all your Christmas shopping? Willow's barking. No, oh, it wasn't Willow that barks. So, no, Mabel, come. Yeah, jump in my garden. That's it. No, please, get in my garden. That's what, oh, you're perfect. So, yeah, tell me, how are you going with your Christmas stuff? Do you know that it is in 5 days? Like day 5 means day 0. Like you got nothing left. You got no shopping you can do. Did you know that? So tomorrow you'll have 4 days of shopping left. 3 days. 3 days of shopping left. Depends on what time tomorrow it is. And just remember, I'll have one less than you because, well, especially if you're over in the Northern Hemisphere, because you have just reached 4 o'clock in the morning, basically, 4:30 in the morning on Wednesday. So, yeah. So, guys, I want you to stay safe, stay dry, stay well. Keep cool and keep on sewing. Have no regrets. I better do some Christmas shopping if I want no regrets, correct? And keep hydrated. I'm really feeling non-hydrated at the minute. So keep hydrated. And I've got to see what I'm going to make for tomorrow, some more on the ball. Yep, so I'm pretty happy with my little table runner. I think, you know, even on the big table, that's sitting down the centre with stuff on it and stuff all around it. What do you guys think of it? Not bad for yet another last minute. Big thanks and shout out to Miss Diana for coming up with that idea. I don't know why, but I was thinking of it earlier. Pardon me. I was thinking of it earlier, but then she like voiced it from my brain. It's like, oh. So done. Oh, here's my apron. Might fold that up, put that away. Thanks, guys. Thanks heaps for watching. I'm going to undo the front too. Don't forget, subscribe so you can see what I'm going to make tomorrow. And I pop back up. Give me the thumbs up. That would be really, really good. Even YouTube like it when you do that. And yeah, I watched Julie this morning. She's having fun with her her advent calendars. So I'll see you guys later. That's all I got to say about that. Bye.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We